Now I want to make this point clear, and I don't know. I just wanted to just get this out because I've been thinking about. Okay, and this is just my opinion. My opinion. That's But I want to say this: these handhelds, these devices, these things that comes out saying that has like a bunch of games on them or whatever. This is just my opinion. It does not take the place of Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. To me, all three of those consoles are awesome, and PC. Another thing, I just want to say this is that when it comes down to emulation, yes, you can pretty much play emulation on any device. You can play it on the Switch, and you can play, if you figure it out, you can play it on the Switch, you can play it on the Xbox, you can play it on the PlayStation, you can play on the PC, especially handhelds, tablets, all this stuff can be played on anything. And when it comes down to it, you can save your money and put it on those type of consoles. That is your choice, because you know what? You can save a lot of money with that. Now, when it comes down to, and it's the same thing as the original consoles. The original consoles, that's a different feel too. So if people wants to collect and get down and take it back in the day and stuff like that, those is awesome too. But I mean, when it comes down to finding those games, it can get challenging. But some people enjoy doing it. Now, that's why I just wanted to get that out, because I don't know. I feel that sometimes people can say, "Oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that," but it's your choice, because I feel that different devices hit different. It does. It's a different feel, and it's just awesome to experience it on different things, and especially when you have different things that's kind of like favor an original console that you just love, that you grew up with. And not only that, it's good for the for the old school heads that loves that stuff, and it's good for the youngsters that want to experience it. And I think that's so awesome. You know how awesome it is to see somebody young that knows about nostalgia, that knows about Nintendo, Sega, that knows about CDI, like stuff like that. It's just so amazing. I mean, for real, because I grew up in an era where, I mean, just like I said before, played Atari, but not as much as I did Nintendo on up. And Sega Genesis is an awesome console. Now, I'm looking at this right here. I finally got it, and I am like, wow, I am like blown. And no matter how many devices I have, and even some of the high-end stuff like the Rock Ally or the Legion Go and the Steam Deck, those is awesome. But this right here, these simple devices like this, man, especially something that fandoms after some of the original console, that kind of, I don't know. That's the reason why I did this one. I wanted to enjoy Sega Genesis and just Sega period in all its glory. That's right before the Dreamcast. And I think I hit it, and I love it. Let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. Let me also say this now, because I love telling you guys, making sure that you guys saving your money. That's what it's all about. Now, if you got Nintendo Switch Online and you got that expansion that you pay for, you can play Sega Genesis all day long. There's a bunch of games on there. You can also get the controller, the Sega controller. You can also get the Nintendo controller and still have fun. And also they got the Bluetooth controllers out there. You can get a Sega Genesis Bluetooth controller, an NES Bluetooth controller. You can even get a Dreamcast controller and play on devices on your PC and everything. So definitely. But if you are an enthusiast like me that just love just seeing this stuff and just experiencing, just kind of tampering around and even doing different ideas with these things, then yeah, let's just get nostalgic together. Now this right here is the Anbernic ARC D. That means that this one is the dual boot. That means this particular model basically has Linux and Android. I'm going to show you how to get to the Android side after a while, but I just want to let you know, but I'm mostly going to focus on this Linux side. This is all stock. I did not do anything to the back end. I'm just basically, this is out the box. And this one comes with with your standard systems on it, and just, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a SD card so I can add more games, which is all about Sega stuff. All about Sega. So when I got this, that's exactly what I want to do. But before I do that, this is for those heads that likes to have those physical copies. I just got this, the Evercade. Yes. Now this one is the Capcom version. Now I'm not gonna open this just yet, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just some of these, like these physical copies. Oh my goodness, these things are amazing. And just like, you know, just to piece something like this out, I do want the other one with Bubble. That's the one I really do want. But I love stuff like this. I love just like, you know, playing some old school Mega Man, and you know, these are just these pocket handhelds that takes like cartridges and stuff like that. And just like I said, it's your choice. If you're into stuff like this is awesome. I'm gonna tell you something. There was the Duke Nukem that came out. The Duke Nukem sold out. So obviously there is an audience for Evercade. I mean, and it's big. So if you never play Evercade, give it a shot. This particular device that I ordered, I did not order mine with a whole bunch of games on it. I just ordered mine just standard without all the games, because I got my own library of games that I'm going to be putting together. So let me set that up. Okay, loading my stuff up to the SD card, just waiting. Let me show you how to get to the Android side real quick. Okay, so let me get you a closer look. So right here, set this up. Okay, you can see this F button while the power is off. Okay, you're gonna press that down, and then you're gonna push the power button. You're gonna push it for a few seconds, and then once you push that, give it a second. It's gonna come on, and it's gonna go towards the Android side. Let me show you right now how to do this. Okay, so that we can see. And then remember, just hold it down and then push that power. Okay, all right, hold it down, and that's it. Just let it go. Okay. Now watch, give it a second. Now remember, just like I said, I would just wanted to just kind of show you how it looks as again to Android side. I have not set this up yet. I have not set the Android side up yet. Okay. I just want to show you how to get to the Android side, just in case you go ahead and try to get this one with the doable. And it's going to present you with a welcome screen to where you have to make some decisions. And I'm not going to set that stuff up yet. So I'm just basically going to go back. So just like you can see right here, but right now, as far as like specs, features, chipset, all that kind of good stuff, I'm not going to go through all that. There's plenty of videos out there that talks about that stuff. Me, I'm just giving you an experience. If you was to open this thing up and just get down and let's play some games. So right now, this is what you see right here. This is playing. You can also change up the theme and stuff like that. You can go ahead and put that as you go through your menu or your settings. You know, if you're familiar with like Linux size of back into this from other devices that I have, it's pretty much the same thing. So but let's get to the good part. Let me show you the systems that I got in. Now right here I got the Game Gear. Now if you notice, I call it my scraper, but I haven't did that yet. So but my other consoles, I do have like the Genesis, I have scraperies, and you know, and just setting that up, you know. So I got the let me see, I got the Sega 32X. I have well, of course you see the Sega Genesis. I did not do Mega Drive. There was no reason, because I wanted Sega Genesis. That's just me. I know that, I don't know if it's like there's a whole nother thing with the Mega Drive, all this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to do like the old school Sega Genesis, the Sega Master System. I wanted to have the Sega CD. I wanted to have the Sega Saturn, the SG-1000. Just Sega crazy right now, dude. Sega crazy. Well, except for the Mega Drive though. But yeah, Sega crazy. So yeah, and here's the theme that I just, you know, so you can just change it up and stuff like that. So little theme, and it's cool. And even though you see these other systems, the thing is that the stock system has games on them. So have like maybe 1 or 2 games. That's why you see all these other systems, but I don't have games in them really. So it's really, we're just mostly focused on Sega stuff. And later on, I'm gonna fix up the scraperies, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and edit out some of these games and stuff, so that way it can just be Sega. If you notice, let's get to some games now. Now, if you notice, this thing doesn't have the analog that you normally see on all these other devices. because it was aimed for those Sega fans. That's what I love about this. So amazing. The controls, and it's very responsive. Let's get down to some games. But before we do that, let you hear the sound. This is just my opinion. The sound on here all the way up is very, very comfortable. It's got a real comfortable sound. I don't know what speakers that they're using, but it's got a really comfortable sound when it comes down to it, and I love it. And it's also, if you wanted to, you have the option to plug up a set of headphones. Another thing I do love about this is, do you notice around like the screen that it looks like a tube TV? That is so cool. I love this. I love stuff like this, you know, because it just gives you that feel like you just like using like a tube TV without like without like the low resolution. It's a decent screen. I love it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the sweet spot right now is this controller. It feels so good. It takes me back to that real Sega Genesis or even Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn had the controls was like this. It's just how that T-pad would just lean over and make it feels like it's like a joystick, but at the same time it's a T-pad. And that's what's cool about this. It's got a really good feel. That's what I'm saying. When it comes down to different devices hit different in different ways. And not only that, or just different controllers. Let's just put it that way. The feel of it is very responsive, especially if you get a really good, like some good control quality. That's what sells. I'm seriously, yes, flowers off to you guys, Anbernic, for setting these controls up really, really nice, really comfortable, and you can switch them up the way you want to make it your style. Just use the settings if you're just used to it. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna show you guys on my capture device, and we're gonna do like this whole console mode, and I'm gonna, you know, so let's see if I can come up with some ideas with this. Now check out this theme right here. This really can amp you up to like throw some other consoles or try up some other, you know, other systems on here, but I'm still gonna stick with Sega. Now, one thing I do want to test out, and I want to see if I can use a Bluetooth controller. So I have my Xbox Series or Xbox One controller right here, and I'm going to go ahead and try to set up and see if I can go ahead and like do the Bluetooth thing. Now it seems like it connected. Okay, so all right, so we got this Bluetooth controller thing going on. Right, let's do it. Now I noticed that controlling with the Bluetooth controller or the Xbox controller, it seems like making selections was just kind of funny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and map this controller. Okay. Now, after I got through mapping the controller, I was able to control the menu and all the good stuff. But when I wanted to select a game or system, whatever, it would not let me go in. Like I could select the console, but I wasn't able to get into the game. So I still had to go back and control everything with the device itself. So I'm just gonna play it like this, okay? Dang, I wonder why I can't use this other controller to control this game. I mean, man, I don't know. It's just like everything worked for a second. I mean, I don't know why I just couldn't control the game like if I'm playing. Wait a minute. Yo, what if it's 2 players? Okay, let me go to the next game. Okay, Streets of Rage, let's do it. Okay, 2 players. All right. See, I'll move this one, and I'll move this other one. Let's see. Oh, Xbox, let's see if this move. Oh, snap. Yo, this thing had 2 players. Couch co-op. Hold up. The other player works. So you can have 2 players on this. What? Let me use the regular one. Let's see, get some moves out. Yo, 2 players, yo. That's insane. Off this little thing. This is crazy. So it can play 2 players, dude. That's off the chain. Look at that. I'm using the device, and then I'm also using the Xbox controller. That is wow. Okay, while I'm at it, I want to get down on some Sega CD, and looks good. And it's nothing like playing these arcade games, yo. Man, I'm just gonna play a couple seconds of this. This is just off the chain. Wow. And looks just super clear on the screen. So you can have like a little console going on like with this thing. All right, let's test out the last one, and I'm gonna test out the Sega Saturn. Right, looking like it's just it's playing pretty well. It's Saturn right here. Yep, looking good, and it's playing pretty sweet. Oh yeah, super fun. This like made like my dream handheld come true. Like this is, yeah, it's like getting a super mini with just all the good stuff, and this is awesome. I mean, based off of the specs up in here, I don't think it's gonna do Dreamcast too well, but if you guys tried Dreamcast, please let me know in the comments, you know, that you guys experienced this. If you guys do have this and you experienced Dreamcast and it works, let me know so I can just definitely try it. All right, there you have it. All right, enough of me yapping and repeating myself. Oh goodness, I had so much fun. I just want to say thank you guys for experiencing this thing with me. This is awesome, and I hope you guys like it. And if you decide to get you one, let me know in the comments. Or if there's another device you're gonna be you thinking about getting, or you just want to just stick to your stuff and just have fun, just with your devices. That's awesome too. So it does not matter. Game up. Whether if you stick into the new stuff, the newer consoles, PCs, hey, it's all about gaming up and enjoying life. All right, you guys made this far. I much appreciate it. Okay, you guys, thank you very much. And from gamer to gamer, peace out.